you get blown away by the intensity of this indigo blue spots. And we move straight into the Laelias. These are always just so wonderful with their long flowing flower spikes. They just stretch out all over the show. There's so many different varieties. And of course the hard cane Dendrobiums and what looks like a Cattleya Cammaniana. These white Laelia anceps are just incredible. They're just so gracious the way they hang. Some more of these hard cane Dendrobiums. These with the softest, palest lilac on the lips. It looks like a Cattleya morsai hybrid there, and of course Stenoglottis. This is one of the South African indigenous orchids. This is either Fimbriatum or longifolium. If anyone can tell me, drop it in the comments box please. And the scents on these Cattleyas is just to die for. It really is. These miniature Cattleyas always, they strike my fancy. I don't know, there's something about them. And of course the big bold pinks. Another morsai hybrid there. And look at this white with the cerise lip. And that yellow in the throat. It's just exquisite. You can't say anything more about it. And Leliantha tandaleo. There's a couple of varieties of that, but I'm not sure whether our one is Leliantha Memoria Louise Fuchs. Oh, look at this. These splashes on some of these Laelia anceps are just exquisite. And almost a red Vanda there. Some more of these, just the most beautiful purple colors in these, or burgundy colors in these Dendrobium, hard cane Dendrobiums. There again, these splashes and stripes on these Laelia anceps just really make them special. And then you get like these neon orange pinks is really quite exquisite. I think this is an Ascocenta, but that red is just so deep and strong. This is the one that I was wondering whether there was the In Memoria Louise Fuchs. And these pyloric Cattleyas seem to be becoming more and more common. Not common, you can't call that common, can you? The colors on these are just so deep. I've got lots of these and they tend to be as tough as nails and almost indestructible. This almost creamy color with the purple coloration is something I need to get myself. This cranberry red, stunning. And these ones smell particularly good. I don't know what it is about the dusty pink ones, but they seem to have a specific scent for me. And of course Bulbophyllums, always with the show, but not something you want to sniff up close. Some more of these miniature Cattleyas. And of course Cymbidiums, also with nice, beautiful, strong scents. And Lycos, of course, which I tend to struggle with for some reason. I get mine to flower and then try and rot the whole plant. Here's more of these pyloric Cattleyas that I was telling you about. You can see why they're gaining in popularity. They really are quite exquisite. And it doesn't have to be the most showy that it's going to be. Some of the most beautiful, but really do stun. And of course, the last of the several variations of these, color variations of that Cymbidium around at the moment. I think this is sweet sugar. That big frill of a skirmic on it. These amazing yellows. Beautiful buttercup yellows. And then of course those tulip yellows. And you notice how the color darkens as the flower ages. Phylogeny fimbriata. These produce such a beautiful show, they just fill up so nicely. This is one of the aliceras, and this is just so stunning. They particularly like those hot humid climates, or warm climates, and as those Dendrobiums. Crystal clear whiteness to this Cymbidium is just stunning. It almost looks like it's those sugar flowers. And of course your Paphiopedilums. Just a couple showing at the moment. It's quite late in the season for them. And these pure white. And who doesn't want their Brussels nodosus looking like this? I think this is what we all aim for. But mine certainly don't seem to want to get that big and beautiful. And this is just such a cutie. Just a little round ball of beauty. Epidendrum ciliare. Ciliare. And this phylogeny, the color of this flower is just so amazing. It's almost translucent. It really is beautiful. See something chomp this little Bulbophyllum a little bit. But oopsie. Try and get it to focus. There we go. But isn't that quite stunning? Here I go through the whites, those hard cane Dendrobiums again. I wasn't able to get into see all the actual names of all of these because that was the display and I don't think they wanted me going in and faffing around. Here's the winners table and we can see this color is just glowing from the inside. It was really stunning and you can see why it won. And of course this Dendrobium with all those beautiful hanging spikes of flowers. Oh, these are just so, what can you say, gentle and exquisite. It's also dancing in the wind helps. And this little epidendrum, the colors, just such an odd mix of colors, but it actually works so beautifully well together. There we go, there's another one of those Cymbidiums with this one's got the slightly deeper coloring. And look at this dancing ladies, the Oncidium with this huge big, this Vanda, this made me blutz, I tell you. It really is stunning. I'm not sure if the color's coming quite out as we saw it, but it's pretty close. And look at that violet on the lip. This is a must-have. And the daintiest of little colors bobbing around in the wind. And of course these miniature Laelias. And of course, one of the winners, one of those species, Phalaenopsis. I know it doesn't necessarily look exactly like the Phalaenopsis we all know, but it is one. And there we go, that's Stenoglottis again. Venus jamboree. It's one of the bred hybrids, so it really is beautiful. And that deep redness on this Laelia anceps to that lip. There's just so many varieties of this. You just want one of each of them. Look at that. And the smell of this, it almost smells like honey. Really, and look how long this flower spike is. So that you want to plant on the ground so that it's going to reach up to almost above your head and hang down and nod and show you its beautiful face. It really is exquisite. Some more varieties of these Laelia anceps. See what I mean? There's so many different varieties available. There we go. Look, just a nice clear crystal. I don't know what can you say about these? Look, and another one. Also with that like honey scent to it. And then with a softer pink on the lip. How many varieties of these Laelias have you got? And of course the little Prostechias with their beautiful little yellow flowers that also darken with age. And the octopus plant, as some people like to call it. But this one's got particularly nice deep coloring on that lip. And these beautiful intergeneric hybrids. This orange glows like almost like a sunset. And thank you for watching. If you found any of this information helpful, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below, and that notification bell, bing bong, to be notified of all our upcoming content so you don't miss out on a thing. Help us grow as we help your orchids grow.